hi. Thanks for watching my video. So, been really getting into my experiments lately. And I thought today we would test something out. Something I've never tested before, actually. So I have this sim here. Her name is Kylie. She has a few traits. One of them is that she hates children. She hates children and she does not want a child right now. So I thought, what better test for her than to lock her in a house with 10 toddlers and just observe how she gets on for 24 hours. Toddlers are pretty demanding. She has shouted forbidden words quite a few times now. Toddlers are pretty demanding. They need feeding, they need changing, they need all sorts of shit. So it'd be interesting to see how Kylie gets on, whether she decides that she loves every minute of it. So it's currently 8 a.m. I guess we'll just see how she gets on. Also, I'm going to be full of these fucking pop-ups, aren't I? It's going to be endless notifications. Looks like Kylie's decided to play with some blocks by herself. She hasn't really interacted with any of the toddlers yet, except for looking at them with pure contempt. So, I guess we'll see. Are you going to help them when they need the toilet, or are you just going to let them get on? Hopefully we don't end up with any casualties. I'm pretty sure toddlers, even if their needs aren't met, they won't die if they're, within 24 hours. I see Jenny is losing her responsibility. You little tinker. Huh? You're being a little shit, aren't you? Yeah. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how she gets on. She's obviously taken it pretty badly because she's decided to destroy the children's toys. But, she is picking up a mop. Maybe she'll have a change of heart. I mean, she might put it back together, or she might decide to go around destroying every toy they have. So, haven't seen any signs of affection yet. You gonna go talk to the babies there, Kylie? I mean, she hasn't engaged in any play. She's just kind of wandering around, just looking at these toddlers. Just checking they're okay, I guess. So, there is that. She at least knows that she is responsible. Oh, look at that. She's even hugging one of them, even though she hates children. I don't know if hating children also affects toddlers. I don't know. I didn't think it would, but she has been, swearing a lot. So, I think it does play a role. It's very noisy in here. Very noisy indeed. Homewrecker from smashing a doll's house and loved from hugging a toddler. You're giving me real mixed signals right now, Kylie. I can't figure out whether you're happy or whether you're miserable. Looks like she's happy. You going to have another hug? Another little toddler hug? Yeah, see, it doesn't seem so bad now, does it? I mean, you have pissed off all these toddlers, though, by breaking their little toy there. All of them are sad. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is sad about the doll's house that you smashed. So you, Kylie, single-handedly are the reason for 10 crying toddlers. So I hope you're pleased with yourself. She probably is, actually. If I hated toddlers and managed to make 10 of them cry, probably I would be pleased with myself. Well, she is watching them. The main thing I wanted to test, though, the main thing I was curious about was whether she would feed them and whether she would put them to bed. Because I do have a few toddler beds over there. So I wonder if she'll just leave them to their own devices or if she'll actually, take care of them. Okay, well, Sims who even hate children can find time to do imaginative play. This is quite heartwarming, actually. When push comes to shove, she will step up to the plate. Either it's heartwarming or it's a sign of how that trait doesn't impact anything. I don't really know what I was expecting. Maybe I was just expecting her to just want to be on her own and, be sad. Are any of the toddlers, hungry or anything yet? I think their needs are all still pretty green, aren't they? So it's kind of difficult to see. I mean, really, it's going to be when push comes to shove that we see the results of this. I mean, one of them has low attention, but that's about it. Oh, it looks like one of the little tykes has taken themselves to bed. One of them's playing the xylophone. I mean, the toddlers seem happy. They're all in good moods. They're in their element. They've got lots of toys to play with. I mean, she's doing a good job, really. It looks like they've all convened in a semicircle for some kind of toddler meeting. talk about their favourite brand of animal crackers. I mean, right now, we don't have any problems. Their needs are all good. This one's going to need to use the bathroom soon. I wonder if Kylie will change her nappy. Maybe when we get to the halfway mark, like 8 p.m, they would have had 12 hours, which is a good amount of time for needs to start going down. This one's not happy. This one has had no attention. Oh, that's really sad. They're all getting pretty hungry, Kylie, and so are you. What would be interesting is if, you know, the kids are all hungry. It'd be interesting if Kylie just makes a single meal just for herself. Or if she'll make enough for all the kids. I mean, there are 10 toddlers and you. And a serving usually consists of 10 lots. So someone's going to go hungry. Oh, did you give up on cooking? Decided not to? Fussy frustration. Okay, so I guess she's decided to stop cooking. I guess food isn't so important now. Even that toddler is like, hey, you finished making that grilled cheese, please? Oh, okay. So she sat her in a chair. Is she going to feed her, though? That is the question. Yes, she is. Okay, that is 1 out of 10 toddlers fed. Yeah, this kid is angry because he's hungry and he's tired. We're going to get a toddler lesson very soon. This poor kid. They're all very hungry, very tired. That's why they're all angry right now. We're starting to get the toddler lesson warning. Oh dear. Kylie, you need to get your act together, girl. Okay, basically all of these children are hungry and tired now. So, she's feeling very tense from being near a crying toddler. But her way to resolve this is to just sit at the table and just look angrily at me. Hey, Kylie, these kids are all really hungry. You should probably try and feed them. I mean, she is making some effort at least. It's just that she's taking them one by one to feed them. And, it's taken her like an hour per child, really, which isn't ideal. I do think we might have some toddlers taken away. Kylie, I'm thinking maybe you ought to pull your finger out. I know you're hungry, but all these kids here are really hungry. They're all furious. They're absolutely furious. Is this all a bit overwhelming for you? I mean, taking a break every 5 minutes isn't really going to help the situation now, is it? They're all very hungry. I know. I wish I could do something about it, but, it's in Kylie's hands. I mean, she put that kid in the high chair just for a chat, I guess. Didn't give him any food. Just sat him there. I mean, if anything, that's kind of torture, really, isn't it? Kylie, seriously, these kids are going to get taken away if you don't feed them. Are any of their needs, are any of these kids, not hungry? Okay, the one that she fed isn't hungry, but they're all, properly hungry. It's, deep in the red right now. Wasn't, the main advert for The Sims 4 that they were smart Sims? Well, you've been grumbling about being hungry yourself for a while, and yet you never finished that grilled cheese, so... Are they smart? Are they really smart? You going to feed that kid? I don't think she ever did feed the kid she put in that high chair. She just kind of sat them in there. She just doesn't really know what she's doing, does she? You're going to have another rest. You're going to sit down and have another rest, huh? I appreciate this is probably a bit overwhelming. But I would expect to see you maybe trying, a little bit harder. Maybe. I think she's just kind of going one by one and asking each toddler, what's wrong? But then she puts them in a high chair like this kid, Louis, and then just doesn't feed them. She kind of forgets about them. I would be very surprised if she feeds Louis now. She'll probably go and take him out of the high chair, and that will be it. I can just hear lots of, toddler voices being like, ah! I mean, to be honest, Kylie, you could have just finished that serving and everyone would have been fed. This would have been done 3 hours ago. Look how angry that kid is. That kid's crying. They're all so devastated. Not one of them has a smile on their face. And I guess toddlers can't put themselves to bed? Or is this one putting himself to bed? Yeah, okay, this one is putting himself to bed. Okay. Leave him there. Don't start dicking about. Right, I'm going to give them some more beds. I didn't think she would wait until they were completely exhausted before starting to put them to bed. And now there aren't enough beds. So I'm just going to make sure that there are enough beds for every toddler. Okay, now every toddler has a bed. They can at least take themselves to bed. Although I don't know what they can do about their hunger because Kylie just isn't really feeding them. And she's not changing any of them either. So he's furious. Listen to me from being a fussy toddler. Yeah, I know, life isn't good for you right now. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't do anything for you guys until the clock strikes 8. Yeah, she put that toddler down there, but she still hasn't fed them. Oh, that kid fell asleep on the floor. These poor children. This is like the worst orphanage in the world. Yeah, well, I know you're tired, but you've hardly worked. I wonder if they're all still in the house, like as if they haven't all been taken away by 8 a.m. I wonder how long it would take me to make all of these toddlers happy. Oh, I am going to drag the trash out here because I realised I didn't give them a bin. That was my fault. That's not your fault, Kylie. But, you know, these neglected toddlers, though, I mean, that is your fault. That one is all on you. Well, we are coming up to 8 a.m. I am kind of surprised. I didn't really expect it to go this badly. Like, I thought she would serve something and they would all grab a plate of something at least. I didn't think she would be this incompetent, you know. What if I gave her a coffee machine just to try and help her with her tiredness? She might not even use it autonomously, but all these kids are stomping around. They're so hungry. I feel kind of bad for them, you know. Sort of ready for this experiment to be over now. I feel kind of mean. I think when it hits 8 a.m, I'm going to take control and see if I can figure this out. Okay, 8 a.m. Go and use the bathroom. Use the bathroom. Brew a coffee. Kylie, let's go. Do what I tell you. You've got yourself in quite a mess here, but don't worry. I'm going to try and fix it. I'm going to try and save the day. Okay? Go to the bathroom. Grab yourself a coffee. And then you are going to serve fruit salad. Drink some coffee. That'll help you with your tiredness. Don't walk around with it, just drink it, okay? Just drink it. These kids are all so hungry. No, stop. Keep doing what I tell you to do. Stop crossing off these things. Finish it through. Wake up, Kylie. Kylie, wake up. You got some kids that you got to take care of now. So I put the fruit salad on the floor. Apparently it's really poor quality, but you can at least call to meal so that all of the toddlers can have something to eat. Okay, so I think the toddlers are at least coming to get some food. And then Kylie, you can just... I don't think I gave her a bed, did I? I thought I had. Oh yeah, there's a bed right here. Kylie, you go to sleep. I've got an eye on the toddlers, don't worry. Make sure they're all eating. Let's get hunger taken care of first. Okay, let's just have a look at all of them. So this one is proper hungry. But she's got herself some fruit salad. So she should be able to eat soon. Okay, so hunger is taken care of for all of them except this one, Brendan. Brendan is very hungry. Right, so Kylie, you're going to have to wake up now because Brendan hasn't had any food. So you're going to have to give food to Brendan and then you can go back to bed. Okay, we will give Brendan a ham and cheese sandwich and then that way they've all been fed. None of them will be hungry. Okay, Jenny, you need to go take yourself to bed. So all of these kids should be sleeping right now. Okay, do I have anyone not in bed? This little pigtails girl. You need to take yourself to that bed. We're all going to get some sleep. It's going to be great. And then Kylie, you can use this opportunity to go and get some sleep. Everyone's going to get some sleep. It's going to be great. Okay, everyone's sleeping. Good. Well, at least we took care of all their hunger and their sleepiness. And on that note, I'm going to end this video here. Let me know what you thought of this experiment. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. You know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.